there is a difference between this one and the first one. The muscles are more pronounced to the side on this one, whereas the muscles were more pronounced across the back on the first set of heels. So it's just, people don't realize it's why women have so many different heel shoes.
Yeah, so I know you probably thought all you needed to do was go higher.
No.
No.
It's the design of the shoe. It does something.
We're only showing you 3 different types.
That's right, and there are many, many more. I mean, she's got boots with heels, which make a difference. People have seen her wear the True Religion boots. They make a total difference. You know.
Want me to go grab a True Religion boot?
We're showing them. They have an idea. They got an idea.
Here's the important part is because with your shoes in your wardrobe, to get the best of it, because a lot of times you're wearing what goes best with the outfit.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have different shoes to choose from, so just try them on with different outfits depending on what you're trying to accentuate.
It's why they provide often mirrors in women's shoe areas so the women can see what the legs look like when they're wearing the heels.
Yeah, that's really important.
Because it, you know, like for instance, if you're wanting a longer leg look, you get one set of heels. If you're wanting a more muscled look, you get another. If you want a more defined look, you get another. It is women's shoes. I mean, actually, Al Bundy on Married with Children could have probably told you which pair of shoes you needed for which type of thing you were doing.
Because he worked with all the different shoes and he knew. So for you, try a couple different ones. Now, if you happen to have a shoe that you really want to wear for special occasions, you think that would be the perfect shoe. Here's a solution for you: is you get a flat pair of shoes, like a ballet flat or something really small, that you can stick in your purse. Okay, so your purse might have to be a little bit larger than a clutch.
Yeah.
But you stick them in your purse, and I've got, well, like Calista has some fine Italian sandals that are really pretty flat with a small profile. Put them in your purse. So in the areas where it doesn't make as much difference and you can just wear flatter shoes, wear those. And so when it really counts, then put on your higher shoes that may be a little less comfortable. Yeah, that'll work. Or the other option is they have all those foot insoles. Yes, they have gel inserts. They have little inserts. So if you have straps, actually, they have some so you can put them inside the shoe right here, so your foot doesn't slide. And not only do they have that, they have things for, of course, your ankle, but they also have straps for, yes, they can do that, for the inside of here, just to give you a little bit of extra cushion.
Yeah, and actually, well, the other day we were talking about, which is funny. Okay, most women's swimsuit bikini tops are padded, which most women automatically throw out. Save those pads, because those pads also make good toe and heel inserts.
Well, you know, here's part of the challenge is, you know, you have those toe and heel inserts. You think, oh, this is great, and then all of a sudden you realize you put them in the shoe and you're like, well, here's the first thing is, if your shoes fit you perfectly before you put them in, they're going to be tight, because they do give you some cushion and they do make some space. So if you buy your shoes a little bit bigger, then you always have space to put the inserts in to make it more comfortable. Yeah,
and it's got to be comfortable, because I mean, another thing is that, I mean, as a male, you know, you see women, all these things that wear the most, you know, they got these unbelievable legs and wear the most god-awful ugly shoes. It's the shoes that are giving the legs a lot of its look. And that's why the women are wearing them. They care more about what the guy says about the leg than they do about the shoe. So when you see a woman that wears something, you say, well, that does not go well with that dress. But how can a woman with legs like that be wearing shoes that ugly? There's a reason.
There's a reason, so now you understand a little bit more. So part of it is, remember those bikini top inserts that he talked about?
Yep.
Well, that probably doesn't work as well on something like that.
But it's good for heel inserts, though.
Whether you like sneakers or something else. Now, if you're walking a lot, it's probably not the best. Or if you're wearing the shoes an awful lot, spend the money and get the other inserts. But if you're doing it for a short period of time,
yeah, that's just an emergency situation that you should never. It's also being green. Instead of throwing them away, stick them in your purse.
Oh yeah, well, because you never know what you're going to need them for.
Yeah.
And it's just something simple that you can have. You know, things like, should I say double stick tape?
Yeah, that helps. And I know
Just a little cushion.
I know, and another thing too. As much as women don't like it, I do know women in the business that basically, the runners that they use on the bottom of showers and bathtubs so you won't slip. I have seen them put them on the bottom, on the inside of their shoes, so that their foot doesn't slide back and forth when they're walking.
Yeah, because that makes a difference. Now, just important is the inside of the shoe to what you feel is the bottom of the shoe. Because depending on the surface that you're going on, whether it's artificial grass, like we've seen on some red carpets, which is really, really slick.
Yeah. Yeah. And we can guarantee you she cannot wear most of her heels going to the Tao in Las Vegas.
Oh, because the stones.
Yeah, cobblestones.
Those cobblestones, they're all polished and they're really slick. So I have a different set of shoes just so I can walk through there. Because even if I could walk in something like this or like these, by the time you're walking,
you walk
a long way to get there.
Well, because it's like a half a mile from their parking lot to where you're going.
It takes you forever to get there, so bring the flats and wear them. But see, here's part of it is the difference. Like this shoe has a little bit of a grip on it, which is great. I mean, you are not going to fall.
Yep. But
this one right here, I think I need to rough them up just a bit more.
Yeah.
These are pretty brand new shoes.
And a true leather bottom is the worst possible thing for a woman to walk in.
Yeah.
They are so slick.
Oh,
but
and then here, this one has been beat up a little bit, so we're okay. But you can always, of course, add some bottoms to these to help give them a little.
Or scruff them up with a piece of rough sandpaper.
Yeah.
Because they're not supposed to be looking at the bottom of your shoe.
No, but people look at the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah.
They do.
Okay.
That's why, like this one right here. This is Chihuahua. There's a little doggy on the bottom, and then there's another shoe. They're Rough Justice footwear, which was designed as junior couture, so you can look at the shoe in 360. So when your foot is elevated, there's even a design. Oh no, not these.
Yeah, that's right.
These don't have it. So there's even a design at the bottom.
Yeah, but I can tell you, I knew another young Asian once that she basically knew that people were going to look at her shoes. She carried some rough emery cloth with her, and she would deliberately raise a shoe up and look like she was scuffing the bottom of her shoe, and then the other, oh, that's a good idea. Can I do that? Borrow your... See, she automatically, when she'd go to a thing, just wipe everybody out because they think that's a really good idea because I'm not going to fall when I'm dancing now.
Right.
So she'd already did it, but she knew that the first thing that a woman who's going to be catty's got, oh, look at those shoes. They're, she's can't afford anything better, and then she'd do that. Oh. They'd be grabbing the stuff and doing the same thing to their shoes. So,
the things that women do.
Yeah.
But a heel does make a difference.
That's why guys like women wearing heels. Women wouldn't wear them if guys didn't look at them. That's that simple.
Oh, that's true.
Women don't like heels, and I've never seen a woman that, other than the little Asian girls at Disneyland.
Well, yeah, they're running all over at Disneyland in heels. I know, because, and it's not just women, although some men do like heels. Yeah. But women mainly wear it for guys. Although I do like it because I feel a little bit taller.
Well, guys like boots.
But then you've got to be careful. Oh, boots. Talk about boots.
Yeah.
When I put on my boots, they're not as high as these, but boy, do they make your legs look good. There's something about the boot.
It's also because it comes up and wraps a little bit around the calf muscle, and then accentuates the rest of the leg from that point on. Ah. It's why people like her when she's dressed in her country outfit.
Yeah, because you put on a mini skirt and the boots.
Yeah.
Does something to those legs. I know. But anyway, this is not a spring chick. Oh yes, the Bikini Czar on the difference a heel makes. So for now, you can always check us out more at
www.montybubbles.net on the net.
And yes, that's Old Cam over there. Or you can follow us on Twitter.
And we're also on Nippon on your cell phone.
I know, because you know what? We are here yesterday, today, and tomorrow.